Our next poet is called Mai Mostafa. She's a master's student, so let's give her a big hand.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to read a few poems. The first one is called Father. Midnight, I took the back seat of a cab and watched the city lights pass me by as the streets seized my mind back to the memories and the times when I was young, a stranger to the world. It was 1990-something, and my father's car was blazing with tunes of the past, songs he liked to listen to. Father, please, I pled, let me peer out the window. Let me see the world. Don't trap me between my sisters. I get sick in the head. And he'd let me be where I had wanted to be, for he knew how bad I had wanted to live, how bad I had loved to observe, to explore, with my eyes wide open, imagining myself outside these windows, living. He knew, and it frightened him. Father, if you could hear them now, if you could see the looks on their faces, if you could see what they have done, what the world has cost me just to live, just to be part of it. If you could see them when they told me I was sick in the head. If you could see me now, I know you would hold me the way you never did, because you feared I would crumble in your arms. You always thought I would break, and I have. Father, if you could only read what I write to you, you'd see how bad it kills me to be away. To sit in this back seat and brood on the days and nights where I had longed to go up to you for an embrace, but remained nailed to the ground, trapped in fear of your great, great love. Next one is called I Want You. Okay. Because you are unattainable, that's what I keep telling myself. Because your fire never fades out, because your hands are not touching mine. I am not in your arms, your lips are not on my skin, we are not one. Because I'm naive and daft, I want you so much it has killed me. Like everything else, I crave you with a pain stronger than I've expected. And now you are the people I couldn't reach out to, the father I couldn't please, the friend I couldn't keep. Because you're harsh, because you're brutal, because you're a new source of pain. My mind has picked you and I couldn't say no. Because you don't need me, because you won't, you can't, and I can, I do, I want you. Next one is called What If? What if everything that I am is merely who I want to be? What does it take to find out? What if I'm a character I made up in my head and all my choices, all my words were carefully picked to seem more interesting to myself? Because this would be more interesting to write. This rather than the dull person who timidly waits for things to happen. I am making myself happen. I have existed, but only in my head, in some partition of my imagination. And now I exist to others too. I am the story I could not write and has now come to being because to fiction, I am too real. This is the last one. It's about a young boy. He inspired it. Here's to him. It's called A Boy. I knew a boy once who did not know how to smile. He tried to curl his lips upwards. Maybe that way they won't see the tears in his eyes. I love to study his movements and watch and wait for him to be whoever he felt like being, as long as it happened with me. I drew a world for him and asked him to paint it with the colors of his soul. He chose gray. Over his head I saw a dark cloud, hovering, chasing him like a shadow he could not replace. We tried to unlock every gate we could not open, but with each one we found another, hidden there, always there. And when there was only one left, he could not let me in. Nothing but void, he said. So I waited again, and I said I'd try. I did try. So the day came when he stood by the edge, one leg out, one in, half afraid, so I screamed, reaching my hands out, ready to take him away. But only half of him could stay, the other was already gone. I tried really hard, but I couldn't save him.